This conference will now be recorded.
Nope. You're good. It's already in progress. It'll go away.
Okay.
No mic. No mic's gone.
Victor Plant.
We must have, yeah, we must have logged off accidentally.
Okay, we're recording.
Yes.
All right. Town of Cottage Grove, Dane County, Wisconsin will hold a public hearing on Monday, June 6th, 2022 at 7 p.m. in the Town Hall at 4058 County Road N regarding the following applications for alcohol beverage licenses for the July 1, 2022 through June 30th, 2023 license year. Door Creek Orchard, a Class A cider only. Ball of Fun, which is double days. Door Creek Golf Course, Nora's Tavern for a Class B beer and Class B liquor. The notice was posted on the website and at the town hall. I'll call the public hearing to order. Is there any public comments or questions on the liquor licenses for this coming year?
Oh, public hearing.
And is Mike the only one that's online?
Just online right now.
No public comments? Is there a motion to close the public?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Anders, second by Fonger to close the public hearing. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Town of Cottage Grove, Dane County, Wisconsin will hold a public hearing on Monday, June 6, 2022 at 7 p.m. at the Town Hall of 4058 County Road N to consider applications for renewal of expiring non-metallic mining permits for the July 1, 2022 through the June 30th, 2023 license year. We have the non-metallic mining site at Gaston Road, non-metallic mining site for the Score Pit on County Road N, and the non-metallic mining site at 2294 Highway 12 and 18. Again, the notice was published on the website and posted at the town hall. I'll call a public hearing to order. Are there any public comments or questions on the non-metallic mining permits that have been received? Going once, going twice. Steve.
I move that we close the public hearing.
Motion by Anders, second by
Yep.
Fonger to close the public hearing. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Monday, June 6, 2022 at the Town Hall at 4058 County Road N, 7 p.m. We have the regular town board meeting. We have a quorum present. The meeting was posted at the town hall and on the website. I'll call the meeting to order and we'll stand for the flag pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You have the minutes of the May 16th meeting in your packet.
Keeps going on and off. I don't know. He joined and then he left, so.
I'd move approval of the minutes as presented.
Motion by
Second.
Anders, second by Fonger to approve the minutes for May 16th as presented. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Finance report and approval of bills.
My apologies for the large bill.
God, they trying to break the town or what?
Unbelievable.
The main thing is, does it work?
Yeah, runs good now.
You got it back?
Yeah, they went up and got it this afternoon. Well, no. Well, they didn't. We'll have to get it in the morning, I guess. They didn't make it up there in time. We got back right at 3:30 today and it wasn't, that's right, it wasn't in there.
Is that the way that's gonna be on the screen there? Shouldn't it be, have a picture of us right in? Nope, apparently not.
Not today.
Not today. Oh, okay. Just wondering.
I get it back on. So
I get them.
there's a couple comments. I don't know if he said something. Oh, it's still just, just Eric still. Oh, moves over there, just exit.
To that?
Yep.
I'll move approval of checks number 35489 through 35526 as presented.
Yeah.
Second.
Motion by Anders, second by Fonger to approve checks 35,489 through 35,526 be paid. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. You also have in your packet the unaudited cash and investment balance of $2,591,345.46. And you have the May per diem.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Fonger to approve the per diems. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Anders to approve the per diems as presented. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. And that's it.
That's all.
Okay. Next item, public concerns. Public's opportunity to speak to the town board about any subject that is not a specific agenda item. Anyone for public concerns?
No, Mike's the only one. I
Okay,
got the speaker working now.
Oh, you did?
any road right-of-way permits?
2. First one's Alliant Energy. Which one's this one for? The Violet's Coffee Town. It's an extension of a gas main to a customer. And then the second one is Alliant Energy. It's retiring an old pole. They will pull out and then they'll put a new 35-foot pole into a customer, for a customer. I didn't see anything wrong with them, and then I think Kim got the right amounts on there.
They do?
I think so. Okay. I know she was emailing the.
Can Mike talk to us now, or
Yeah, should be able to.
has he been talking?
Can you guys hear me?
There you go.
Yes.
Now we can.
Sorry about all that confusion.
Motion to approve the 2 right-of-way permits for from Alliant Energy as presented.
Second.
Motion by Anders, second by Fonger to approve the 2 right-of-way permits for Alliant Energy as presented. Any other discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
He gave that back. So.
He didn't want to give that to me. Next item, consideration of July 1, 2022 through June 30th, 2023 alcohol beverage licenses.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Fonger, second by Anders to approve. And were the described licensed premises are all okay
Yes.
where they can
Yeah.
serve?
Yeah.
Any discussion on the motion? And that was Door Creek for the Class A only.
Yes. Oh, we need to, yes, right, we need to do that one too.
That's the one we just did,
Oh, okay.
Class A,
Got it.
No.
Dark Creek Orchard, let's put.
Door Creek Orchard.
Yeah.
And now we have the Class B beer and Class B liquor for Ball of Fun, Door Creek and Norris
Motion to
Tavern
approve.
with the approved
Yes,
premises,
yes,
locations.
yes.
Motion by
Second.
Fonger, second by Anders to approve the 3. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. We have the operators and managers licenses.
What were we supposed to do? Figure this out ourselves? If they thought there were too many problems, or this is
No.
for the lake? I mean, it's,
Just information.
yeah, yeah. Really that many, really.
No, a lot of them,
Yeah.
you know, like he said, weren't
Yeah.
necessarily from there. It's
Nobody-
the closest
Right.
address.
Yeah.
So we're at the operators and managers license applications. We have some new ones and rest are all renewals, and they had no problem with any of the background checks.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Fonger, second by Anders to approve the operators licenses and the managers licenses as presented. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Next, we have consideration of the July 1, 2022 through June 30th, 2023 non-metallic mining permits. First one is for 2543 Gaston Road, the Gaston pit. You want the same hours?
Status quo is best.
It's fine with me.
Say motion?
Got to say you.
You want me to motion that?
Yes, we need a motion.
I so move.
Second.
Motion by Duplace, second by Fonger to approve the non-metallic mining permit for the Gaston Road Quarry. Discussion on the motion. Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Next one is the non-metallic mining permit for 3355 County Road and the Score Pit.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
Motion by Fongers, second by Anders to approve. And you want same hours again there? There have been no problems
And no changes.
and no changes.
Fine by me.
All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next one is 2294 US Highway 1218, Wade Cattell, operator.
Move to approve.
Motion by Duplay to approve.
Second.
Same conditions?
Same.
Same conditions.
And the second was by Fonger. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Next item, conduct a required 3-year review of the conditional use permit 2342 for solid waste disposal, composting of organic waste at 3355 County Road N, owned by Score Pit LLC. And you're all right with the same conditions that were listed before?
Yes.
Correct. I approve. I motion approve.
Second.
Motion by Duplace, second by Anders, that there were no problems with the conditional use permit and they met all the requirements.
Yes.
Yes.
All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Award bids for 2022 road maintenance projects. Chip seal. We only had the one, right?
We only got the one, yep.
For $76,475.
Yep.
Move to approve.
That was with, for Farner Asphalt Sealers.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Motion by Duplay. Is there a second?
Second for.
Second by
Yeah.
Fonger. Any discussion on that motion for approval?
What did that look like for you? I mean, not much you can do about it, but
No, it looked good. I just add that, we are gonna chip seal Vilas and Coffeetown with the village. And they're also using Farner, so.
Okay.
Sorry, Mike, I muted you. Yeah, so with that, the chip seal, we're over a little bit.
Okay.
But
Well, does the 76,475 doesn't include the Coffee Town?
does not include Coffeetown Vilas. The village got that quote,
oh, so
so
we actually owe more than,
this is just for
Same
the roads
company.
that I had bid, just these roads
okay,
on here, that's what this is for.
But
Right,
we'll
I got
we'll
that.
have more expense.
so that's what I'm saying, there's gonna be more expense.
And then here's the village one, yep.
And how much is that?
Our portion is gonna be 22,000. The total overall for everything is 73,000 for Vilas and Coffeetown.
And our portion is the 22, so we need to add that to
The 76,
76.
so it'd be $98,782.60.
So
So we need to approve that too.
we're approving the 76
Yep,
that we're going to do with Farner, knowing that we're going to have 22 more in conjunction with the village project on Vilas and Coffee Town.
but what the, you have
So we gotta
to,
approve that too.
you have to approve that at another meeting, probably,
Yeah,
at the next
Okay.
meeting.
yeah.
But yeah,
We're
all
only
you-
gonna chip seal Vilas, huh? in that area?
No, we're going to,
We're gonna wedge our portion
yes, we're gonna wedge our
and
portion.
chip seal it.
Okay.
Chip seal will protect the wedging where it gets thin.
Correct,
Because
correct.
it's so uneven.
But the village isn't gonna do that, huh?
No,
They're gonna spend more money on chip seal. They're gonna double seal.
So we're gonna do it two different ways, the same road. My God.
Yep.
so we had a motion in a second.
Yep.
On the Farner quote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. We got,
Opposed?
let's see if we can get him back on here.
Mike, are you online?
No, not right now, right now.
He's there, but he's not, he's muted.
Please unmute him.
Well, I muted him.
Mike, we're voting on the chip seal. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Are you in favor?
He's muted again.
Mike, can you hear me? Mike?
Muted.
I clicked on mute, so I don't know.
Mike, you're muted. Check your computer. Well, we had 3, 4, and 1 we don't know
Okay.
in favor. So then we have Wolf Paving for the hot mix overlay. And we had a quote from them and from Payne and Dolan. And Wolf was the cheaper of the two by 26,000 roughly.
I averaged out tonnage. It came out to $83 a ton average for Wolf and $92 a ton average for Payne and
Payne
Dolan.
and Dolan.
At the same rate and everything,
Tonnage is fairly,
tonnage and
fairly close. Yep. It was really close.
So we would recommend Wolf Paving.
yeah, I would say that. They're that much cheaper.
And that'll be over budget
That will be,
by how much?
if we do everything, it will be over by, I'm gonna figure out, 51,000.
And I would suggest that when motion is made that we take that 51,000 from our COVID funds to make up that difference. So as not to screw up next year's budget when we have to pay it.
Okay, I'll go with that. I would make a motion, Wolf Paving be used,
And
and
then
the money is taken out of our COVID funds.
the 51,000 overage.
Yep.
Motion by Fonger. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Anders to approve Wolf Paving for our hot mix, knowing that we over budget by 51,000 and that extra money would come out of our COVID funds. Discussion on the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. FYI, while Wolf was quoting us, I had them quote the police department parking lot. And that came in at 28,8 something. I'll talk to the Houstons to see if they'll pay that.
Well, if they will pay it. okay.
Yeah, rather than us, because it's their property. We're
Yeah.
just the renters, but we could then come back and include that next meeting in their work while they're here.
It's needed, the way it looks,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it is, especially at the entrance. It's
Yeah.
really broken up. So. All right. Moving on, consideration of zip line purchase for Bass Park
Where did this come up? Is that from our,
from the, well, we had a email from a resident in the Bass area. Yeah, and it's on the back of that first sheet. Isaac, he liked the zip line that we had put in and wondered if we could put one in his park. And at the Parks Committee, we noted that we had 15,000 for capital purchase for this year. But the cost of the zip line is 15,561.
God, that seems outrageous.
I often wonder how much of that is actually product liability insurance that the manufacturer has to,
Yeah, it could be.
True.
So then the question comes, do we want to install it? Do we want to try and find if the residents will install it, or do we want to pay? They want $4,200 for installation.
That's included in this. And the-
No, that would be over the
I
15,561
think we should ask,
at
see
42.
if they, before we do anything, we see if they would get a group together to do it. Wouldn't you think?
oh yeah.
It depends on where the liability's going.
It hasn't gone well the last couple times.
What's that?
Hasn't gone well.
Yeah.
Oh,
The last two structures that were put up hasn't, getting people to do it hasn't gone well.
Well, then maybe they shouldn't have a zip line. That's nothing, putting together the whole equipment has got to be way worse than a zip line.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I mean, they
What
might.
what did we go through with the zip line? Did that take a long time?
They installed that with that other
Yeah, so-
piece at the same time.
There are some experts over there that have done it that they can,
Well, that's a different subdivision though.
yeah, but I'm saying that they could have people that know how to do it. I'll make that
Yeah, but
motion.
my question remains where the liability goes.
No different than the other park.
Right.
You know,
I mean, we had the 15,000. If the extra money we would need, we could use COVID
Yeah.
for also. And to cover the extra cost for the piece of equipment and for the installation if we want.
is that the best park to put one in?
Big park,
It's, yeah,
open space.
and someone asked for it.
It's got a lot of parking. I mean, that Warren, the dead end. It's got a big cul-de-sac on it.
Yeah,
Something nice.
But I just don't think we should just approve it just for, and then all of a sudden say, well, we don't want to put it in,
Yeah, we can ask him. He doesn't hurt to ask.
We have no other plan to put anything else in any parks.
well, the only other discussion that we had at the plan commission was for a park shelter back here. And we're gonna try and get some. They gave us suggestions as to what they thought it should look like and approximate size, and we'll try and get some
I didn't see,
prices on that.
you looked at something, it looked like a barn or something, or,
Yeah.
I didn't see the picture though. I guess my wife didn't want to show it to me or something.
Mr. Daggett had given us a contact, and do they look like a barn? Well, they're post and beam.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
which is, it'd be nice if it sort of looked,
yeah,
It looks like an
Country-ish.
inside of a barn.
yeah.
It looks like,
I'm sure they're probably expensive, but we haven't gotten any pricing on them yet, so. I think that was the only other thing that they brought up. So,
Dan, how many hours would it take for your guys to go ahead and install it?
I don't know if 3 of us could do it.
Yeah, like, but
in order if you have time.
Well, yeah, but
No, that's.
Pardon? You guys are fading awful bad.
I can.
We muted you.
Get cleared up.
I think we don't want to spend.
Who's that?
That's Mike's computer.
Oh.
He must be losing battery. Starting to get interference.
What do you think, Steve? You know, we don't have to approve it like tonight, do we? Or,
No,
because I think we should go to the local, you know, whoever this person is, see if they get, at least we could have somebody there to, you know, help or whatever, right? I mean, that's the way it ended up.
they'll want to do it on a week. Yeah,
Well,
residents want to do it on a weekend and then we pay them overtime.
We've never done any of them yet.
So
and I don't think we should start.
we might be just as better off to buy it and have the professionals install it and not worry about liability.
Jesus, $20,000 for a zip line? My God.
You're well liked, I guess.
There was only one.
Yeah,
They do good work.
I think we should try it first and see if the locals with supervision would put it up.
They install all the villages stuff.
Huh?
They install all the villages stuff,
Who does?
the company.
Oh, they do?
League Recreation.
They just did a zip line last year at one of their parks.
I would make the motion that we approve the purchase of the zip line using the $15,000 that we had budgeted, the $561 to come from COVID, and that we pay the $4,200 for the assembly and installation by Lee Recreation, with those funds coming from our COVID funds.
So 4,500 and
4761 would come from COVID. If I added correctly, yeah, 4761.
Second.
Motion was made by Hampton, second was by Anders. Discussion. Is Mike online now?
It's still on there.
All right, there was a motion and a second, Mike. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
I,
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Moving to Plan Commission recommendation, review and set public hearing date for amendments to chapter 12.08 of the town code, the design review.
I think he's having trouble with his computer.
The biggest change that would affect us, I think, is the plan commission wants to be the final step in the design review so that it wouldn't have to come to the town board. But if there wasn't an appeal to their action, that appeal would then come to the town board.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, so go through the design now. This is for any building
Any commercial building,
that's giving the planning commission.
final authority on what it's going to look like and what materials are used.
So basically, so that stuff's decided before it gets to you guys then?
It wouldn't have to come here.
Yeah.
They would meet with, they would have the hearing with the contractor, designer, whoever's building it, and work out those details as to what the building's gonna look like, the colors, the facade. And if they approved it, we would be done with it. It wouldn't have to come to the town board unless there was a appeal to what they wanted them to do.
And you feel good about that? Well, you,
I do, because of the fact that part of the situation when stuff comes to the town board from the plan commission, we may have been discussing it, arguing, whatever, for a considerable amount of time before it gets here and I don't know that we can rehash everything from square one, when it comes time back to the town board, because
okay, so like the storage units up here, so that's all approved, and then they come and say, wait a minute, I want to put some signs in. Then what?
Signs are covered.
But you know what I mean? It's something that would not maybe be covered. They could say, wait a minute, I don't like this. Then it would come to us.
If they appealed what the plan commission said they could do, and they didn't like that, they could appeal that decision to the town board.
Okay,
So we would be the final,
if there was
if there
questions
was,
by the person
if
that
there was a
was
problem.
building.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we told you that you had to build a 100% brick and you didn't like that, you could appeal that decision to the town board, and town board could make what decision it wanted to based on the information it gets.
Okay.
Maybe it's only the facade and all
The thing
four
is-
sides.
and because there's only two of us on the plan commission, it's not like, the three remaining town board members could tell Chris and myself to
Yeah.
go
I agree.
fly a kite.
Yeah.
So you would have some potential authority to do something if you chose to do so.
Well, with this guy with the boats and everything there, everything would have come here anyway. If they would,
Well, with.
you know what I mean? So
And he's still having problems with the county.
yeah.
Oh, well,
Parking,
here's what? Oh,
not having enough.
Jesus. Unbelievable.
So,
better them than us.
yeah. And the plan commission, they voted to recommend the changes, and that passed 6-0.
And there's 7 people on the,
I was not there.
He was
Oh, you
not
weren't
there
there.
because
yeah, got it.
Excused.
Excused. Yeah, I can see the fact that if there was a major problem, that would have to come to us.
Mm-hmm.
It sort of streamlines a little more.
Yeah, it's one stop less that they have to make as long as everybody's agreeable.
And our planner guy, he looks at these things before they,
He had.
so rather than him having to come here when we talk about these things, he could actually spend more time at the planning commission,
Yeah,
right?
right.
To me, I think that's very important for him to be at most critical things that happen there. Don't you guys, or?
Yeah.
Well, if one of you guys wants to make a motion, that's fine with me.
Well, and we need to.
What do we need to do?
Review it and set a public hearing date.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I think on,
Didn't you guys do that for July 5th at 7?
that was the
Public hearing.
public hearing on the
Entire plan?
plan.
Oh.
Yes. That was on the comp plan for July 5th. So I don't know if you would want to have 2 public hearings that night.
I would say no.
We could do it the 15th.
Of July?
Yeah. Unless you wanted to do it on the 20th. Our next board meeting's on the 20th. In July, we meet on the 5th and the 18th, excuse me.
5th and the 18th.
18th, yeah.
Like we could do it on the 20th, couldn't we? Or is that a bad time or what?
I don't think so.
You know, see that going on for never.
Yeah. We could do it on the 20th, I think. If that's the motion.
Yep.
Second. His motion.
My motion.
Motion
Is
by,
that the motion? Yes.
motion by Fonger, second by Anders to set the public hearing date for 12.08 design review for June 20th.
Yes.
Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. And then on the 5th, we have a public hearing on the plan with the Plan Commission.
Mhm.
So then we're down to G, consider adoption of resolution 2022-6-6, authorizing the borrowing of $1.503,760,000, providing for the issuance and sale of a general obligation promissory note therefore, and levying a tax in connection therewith. And you have the resolution.
Well, seeing Mike's gone,
Well, he was back on there, I would presume.
and no, he's
Oh, is he gone?
gone, yeah.
Oh,
How about we table this until we get Christie and Mike back?
I agree.
would that be a problem with you and the bank?
I will talk to them tomorrow.
You're the best.
Motion to table until our next,
Second.
Christie be back then?
Where is she?
Europe.
Oh, crap. 2 weeks, any
When
idea?
did you go on vacation?
Not until after
Oh,
20th, 23rd, I think I go.
so you're here for the next board
Yeah.
meeting? Okay.
Was she gone for
They're gonna be back.
a length of time or,
4 weeks.
well, she won't be here for,
I thought her husband said they're gonna be back on the 23rd. I don't know. You're wrong.
so it'd be July 5th, it would be, we could put it off till then, or
I'll have to talk to the bank.
we don't want to get.
I don't think
screwed
it
up.
affects anything because we're not getting anything paid out right away.
Yeah. Except that they want to shoot the interest rate up a little bit or something, that would be,
No,
Which I
they're
don't think they
paying at
can they?
2.65.
Yeah, I think we're locked in that for so much.
are we,
Yeah.
First,
for a
yeah,
month or something?
yeah.
So I think we can wait till then, 5th of July.
I'll second my motion on 5th of July, table it too.
Yes. We get a motion in a second.
Yes. I was just reading to see if there was an execution date that we had to do it by.
Well, I think she'd know that if it was there.
Just says adopted and recorded 6th day of June 2022. So there was a motion by Anders, second by Ponger to table until
July 5th.
July 5th. No more discussion on the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Mike.
I said
Oh,
Okay.
motion
I
carried.
had my head turned like this.
Public Works.
Well, we got the truck fixed. I'll tell you another issue we had to send it to Burt Truck. That's actually where we're gonna pick it up from. So International was doing their test drive after they repaired the motor. They got back to the shop and they said the hydraulics were running really hot on it. So somehow, they said they didn't turn on the switch or anything, but the salter switch was on. So therefore, they were pumping hydraulic fluid the whole time they were taking for a test drive, and it wasn't going anywhere because nothing's on it right now. So,
So it can't recirculate.
yeah, so we're putting a PTO pump on it right now for truck equipment.
Are they doing it for, are we paying for it?
Of course not, because they said they never turned anything on.
Oh,
So
of
it was
course
like,
we are.
it was like that when they went up there. So that's what he says.
We'll be paying for it.
Yeah. Because you have to prove it for one thing.
Mhm.
But anyway, so yeah, so that got fixed. That's done. So we were gonna pick it up today, but I don't think they did. So we'll pick it up in the morning. Road bids are all done. I got culverts ordered. They'll be coming and getting installed here in the next couple weeks. And then speed bumps got put in today on Damascus. So crack filling's done, speed bumps are in, everybody's happy. Quit getting calls again then.
Not everybody's happy.
I know. I'll get the other calls now. I was getting 5 calls a day from Trinidad to get them in, so. They're in.
And up Huff Road will be closed
And
this week.
I'm surprised the signs weren't up today, but they should be going up here tomorrow, or
Yeah,
they gotta be up a week before they start, so.
the 9th is when they're supposed to start on the Up Off Bridge.
And Femrite signs will be up at the same time, and that'll be starting next week,
How much time for the bridge?
About 3
September.
months.
Wow.
And just so you know, the village is starting construction on Taylor Street this week. So that will be ripped up from George the Ring Farms driveway to Main Street.
Wow.
There'll be 2 construction projects in that area
Mhm.
out there.
Gonna run sewer and water out there too?
Yep, sounds like it.
Really?
Sounds like they got an accepted offer on that land out there for somebody.
Haven't heard anything from,
Haven't heard a number yet, but I've heard there's an accepted offer pending.
okay.
That's all I got.
Clerk's office update, you see that clerk hired Amber Steele as deputy clerk. And Badger Books training is on the 21st. She's going to have her come in for that. That we probably won't receive Badger Books in time for the August election. Board reports. Got a note from DOT. They're going to be doing surveying along the belt line in 12 and 18. I don't know what they say what for or how far they're going. They had some other roads that they were doing too. Had a note from Alliant that they're going to be coming before the Plan Commission for conditional use permit for expansion of the substation north of Gaston Road. So I don't know if we'll see that this month on plan or if it'll be later.
Oh, so the village people squawking must have done some good.
I don't,
So they
I don't know.
moved it up. So I know they were planning a substation.
In the village somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and people complained that it was going to cause cancer and all sorts of other things because of the
Where they
close
were gonna put it.
proximity. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. Committee reports. Deer Grove met. We did what we had to do. We elected new officers, have new signers for checks.
Whose turn was it?
The village of Kites Grove. Sarah is chair, Greg is secretary. Still haven't heard where the chassis is.
On a boat.
On a boat, somewhere on a boat.
Take
Lake Superior?
Gosh, that would be really sweet, wouldn't it? The old Gitchy Gumi.
No, it'll probably end up like that boat full of Porsches and Lambos upside down.
Hopefully by the commission meeting, we'll have news that it's physically back in the state, or I guess not back in the States for the first time. Because it should get to Davisville Port in Rhode Island. It was scheduled on the 16th, so. Yeah, then it's got to get from Rhode Island to New York and then New York to Canada. I think I've mentioned to you is the Demers, the manufacturer, has reached out to Fiat Chrysler twice to find out where the chassis is, which is probably good for us. That means they've got a box there sitting to put on a chassis, just no chassis.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would like to think that they would have built the box, seeing they have a check.
They don't have anything from us yet.
Oh, they don't?
No.
We don't pay for that until we get it.
Okay.
The only people that have a check is Fiat Chrysler so far.
Okay.
Landfill monitoring committee.
We came, we met, we paid the bills.
Fire department. They got their new truck.
Super duper truck. That's very nice.
So outside right now?
Yes, it is.
I see it was out on call this morning.
Yeah.
And everything worked?
It's run a bunch of calls.
I'm assuming it did. Let's see, Melissa's chair and I'm the secretary.
Correct.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes.
So you're gonna take notes, huh? That should be a real treat.
Some tape cutter.
Yeah, at least you'll have one, yeah.
What? At least we'll have the notes.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll meet here and I can record it.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Parks Committee, kind of talked about everything we
No,
had.
well, I guess,
We're gonna meet again
Good
later
meeting, I
this
guess.
year. this year.
Dan was like the head of the whole thing and he was the best, they said. And my wife said, you're the best, he's the best person. Didn't say anything about you.
Concur, he deserves a raise.
Oh, boy, what a brown nose. See what kind of meetings we have around here?
He already got one.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion by Anders.
Second.
Second by Fonker for adjournment. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. God, that went faster than I thought it
New
would.
guy from the paper or what?
Yes, sir.
Mike
Tyler
Potter,
Dietrich.
nice to meet you. Yeah.